The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
What's the fuss?
Yep. We're starting. Oh, John, all over the shit.
Shit.
That looked like you did it on purpose, bro.
Well, me and Coleman are holding our mics. So I had to put it on the ground. So I tilt the can sideways to try to get the pop in there.
He had to put it on the ground.
I think
You're not even near the ground.
It didn't work.
Wow. Professional start to the show this
That
week,
was
guys.
weird.
You
Anyways,
can't tell we haven't done this in a minute.
I'd say
Yeah, I know.
like four out of every 10 times I fail cracking the beer in the beginning.
Oh my God! Did you did it again? I missed it.
Yep. He
I
just
was
poured
up
it all
getting
over.
a cracker
It's
to
okay.
crack.
Hey, whatever. Episode 239 of What's the Fuss podcast. We haven't done a show in a while. We haven't done a show kind of in a long time. And we did one in an intermittent show. We lost a bunch of stuff for both shows, FTI and What's the Fuss. Like
It's been a disaster.
shit's been happening,
It's
man.
been a disaster, much like John opening a beer at the beginning of the show.
I just Stone Cold Steve Austin this shit everywhere, bro.
Oh wow! It's
Anyways, Rocky Soka, I'm the host of the show. Like I said, this is What's the Fuss podcast, episode 239. We got John, my producer,
It doesn't matter what your name is.
and we have Coleman.
Are you The Rock or are you Stone
No
Cold
shit,
Steve
that is
Austin?
The Rock,
yeah.
right?
Oh my God!
Never mind.
Which one are you?
John's
Rock
having
is
an
sexy.
identity crisis. Yeah.
They did a little thing with The Rock not too long ago where they were like, who would win, The Rock and I think it was like maybe not an MMA fighter, but like who the fuck was it?
Jacques
man?
Lecoq
I don't know.
versus The Rock.
But I was wondering, like,
watch
I don't
that.
think The Rock can actually fight. I think he's probably a badass. He can lift a lot of weights, but I don't think he could fight. Like, I mean, he would get
yeah,
fucked
I don't
up.
think he would do well.
Yeah, against
like
a
an MMA
professional
fight?
fighter. Yeah, he would definitely get his.
That's why
ass beat.
I thought it was weird for when they had the Bad Motherfucker Championship where Jorge Masvidal fought Nate Diaz.
Oh yeah.
And he was the one that gave away the Bad Motherfucker title, The Rock, and I didn't understand why they chose him. They could have chose
'Cause
like
he's a
lot
good
of
host.
There's a lot of bad motherfuckers out there though, that you could have picked instead of.
Yeah.
Should have given out the nicest eyebrows award.
the people's eyebrow.
Did you guys see
At
the
that.
fight not too long ago with who was it? Logan Paul or wait, who?
Logan Paul and
who's
Nate
the other guy?
Robinson.
Dude,
Rest in
you guys
peace,
talked
Nate
about this
Robinson.
on the last show, the Funny to Informing. So
Yeah.
we won't hit it too hard, but that
That's
was
fine.
that was so funny.
Oh,
Nate Robinson also wishes that we don't hit it too hard.
That
'cause
went so
he won't be able to
viral.
get up.
Snoop Dogg was the funniest person in the world that night.
everybody's bullying that man now.
Yeah.
Well, Nate Robinson. No, Snoop was the highlight for
Snoop
sure.
was kind of
Dude,
the
that
highlight
was
of the
so
show.
funny. He was like, "Oh Lord," he was like, dude, one of the funniest things I've ever seen Snoop Dogg do was he was cooking mashed potatoes with Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart, yep.
And he was like, "Martha, can I add something?" And she was like, "What's that, Snoop?" And he was like, "Some yak." And he pulled out cognac out of his fucking hoodie, and he poured it in the mashed potatoes. Sorry.
He's a G.
Yeah, he is. I don't know.
That's
He's
Snoop's
funny as
equivalent
fuck.
of putting your dick in the mashed potatoes.
They
Putting
asked
cognac in the mashed potatoes.
they asked Nate Robinson after the fight, like what are your thoughts about the fight or whatever, or what do you do?
I didn't see that.
And he was like, the only thing I can tell you about is the canvas. And he started talking about because
Oh.
he's like, I was on the floor so many times. He was like,
He was disappointed in himself.
He was like, I wanted to apologize to 'cause I
Whoa.
said I was fighting for the NBA and my kids. He's like, my kids texted me and said that they can handle themselves.
So he was a basketball star.
yeah.
What did he do? Who did he play for? I know you guys kind of.
Oh, there's a bunch of teams, like the Knicks.
The Knicks. He was big on the Knicks, and one of his big claims to fame is he's only he's small for a
5'9".
Is that how
Ooh.
tall he is?
Yeah.
And he won a
Wow.
dunk competition. So
Oh.
he's one of them tiny dunkmen. And so he was kind of flashy for a couple years.
Well, he got.
Yeah.
But
I
he was a
found
journeyman,
out.
right? He played a lot of teams.
Yeah, I'm 5'11", and
Yeah.
I can't get anywhere close to dunking. So when you're
And you
shorter
play
than me-
basketball all the time too. But
Yeah. Hurt my knee.
yeah.
Yesterday.
What's going on with that?
I don't know.
You gonna be all right?
Yesterday was a crazy day. I actually because it was Friday night, so we wanted to go out, me and my girl. But I have a scenario. Maybe when we come back on the second part of it, I'll bring up this scenario because I want to hear how you guys would handle it, and I'll tell you how I actually handled it. But it
Uh-oh.
was fucking weird.
Sounds like
Yesterday
John
was
tried to fight somebody.
It was a wild day. It was a wild day.
Oh, God.
Yeah, almost.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why he hurt his knee. Spoiler alert.
Oh, yep.
Flying knee.
Were you
to
playing
this
with the
guy's
dog
face.
like Joe Biden?
At Duffy's
And broke your knee?
and hardcore ass Windermere.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was something, but I'll let you guys in on it later.
Well, cool. So there's a whole bunch of shit that's gone on since the last time that we did a show. And
Do we have a president yet?
Oh, dude, I don't even fucking know.
No, no one does. I keep forgetting that that's up in the air.
I heard
Just like
another
Trump
thing
lost,
that
that's
another
all I
state
know.
was recounting this morning or whatever. At this point, I don't know. I don't know. I'm done. I don't care. I don't even care anymore.
No, I really don't.
No,
I'm getting
I was
over
just
it.
making a joke because you were like, we got so many things happen. I'm like, well, did that? Cause
Well, I have no idea.
No one cares.
When is that like
I don't
gonna?
we'll know for sure. I guess January 20th or 24th or whatever it is.
I guess so.
Somebody's going to get inaugurated or not.
Dude, it's so awkward when I don't remember anybody like not conceding. So like it's so weird that they're like on moving day he's gonna be like no, and they're gonna be like you have to leave, and he's gonna be like I don't want to.
The sheriff shows up with an eviction notice.
Oh,
the
man.
sheriff is now
We
overpowering
gave
the
you
president.
30 days.
Yeah, right.
You have to be out of the house.
30 days. Pack your stuff. Call a moving company.
You can't make me.
God.
Trump movers.
Yeah, that's super weird. And
Anyway,
awkward.
I didn't mean to derail the show.
No,
what
no,
were you
it's fine.
saying when I cut you directly?
That'll probably
off?
be when Biden and Trump fist fight.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
I
make
don't
that
think would be
happen.
good. I don't
There's
think that'd be good for either one of them.
There's a matchup, and let Snoop Dogg narrate again.
Yeah.
It was like instead of it looked like my two uncles fighting at a barbecue.
They're
It's
both
like,
on
it
the
looked
mat.
like two old slave owners fighting in the Django.
My grandfather's
That
fighting
went
at a
in weird
barbecue.
direction.
Sorry, that's
okay.
but it's not an accurate description.
Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying, John?
What? What was I saying?
John has
I
no
was
idea.
About to sip my beer. Was what I was
John
doing.
has no thoughts.
Oh, well then let's fast forward to this. An anti-gay Hungarian political guy, politicien, I don't know. He's basically
political guy.
he's resigned after being caught fleeing a 25-man orgy. This is a very anti-gay dude over basically far, far away, and he this is one of those like he doth protest too much kind of things. Like you remember the evangelicals in this country that kept getting like caught with the little Thailand boy or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's hilarious when this shit happens, and like he was pointing the finger. The gays are the problem. The gays are the problem, and here he is at a 25-man orgy, probably sucking wieners.
At a Hungarian bathhouse. Yeah, 25
How did he
minutes.
get
You're
caught?
doing double duty.
Is
there.
it like his?
He
like,
was fleeing, and the cops caught him.
Wait,
he
mean,
was
what I'm
running
saying,
away.
Like,
He was
are you
getting
not allowed
busted.
to have gay orgies?
Hell
Like,
no.
You can't have a consensual 25 grown man gay orgy?
During
or
a
is it-
pandemic?
I'm never going to Hungary.
Is it a COVID thing?
I have, dude. That's a
Because if you want to
fucking
have
really
sex,
good
I feel like
question.
you're allowed to.
Well, I don't know.
Put your
20
keys in the bowl and come into the
Well,
back.
and it could be like
Oh, it was a private party.
yeah.
Yeah, you should be allowed.
there was a lot of,
unless like his fucking cousin was there and it like, Bobby. Oh man, I'm telling everybody about this.
The
was
Hungarian
caught-
version of Bobby.
He was caught leaving. They're on strict lockdown rules.
Okay.
And to attend a sex party is a big
it.
no-no.
They're like orgies of 8 or less, guys. Come on.
Yeah, no, you can't
Keep
come
your
from
numbers
more than
in
3
under
different
wraps.
households.
If it wasn't COVID, nobody would have ever have known.
Also, you got to sanitize your keys before you put them in that bowl too. Keys are very dirty. You guys know that. Keys
Yeah,
are
no, keys are gotta
just
be
as
bad.
dirty as money in a lot of cases. You know,
Yeah.
like
You just touch them with your hands and
The
put them all in your
phones
pocket.
are the dirtiest.
phones
Phones are
got
the
poo all
worst.
over them, dude. So
Oh, yeah.
weird. And then
Fecal particulates.
also they said on like every like McDonald's screen that you go in there and touch and like you order stuff, they say that, like all of them have poop on them. Like
Really? I always lick my fingers afterwards.
dude, you
Yeah,
got
because I start salivating thinking about that sweet McDonald's.
Yeah, I punch in my order and I'm like Cheeto dust. I'm like,
Yep.
dookie in
Like
there.
I taste
bro.
the gas pump handle too, because
So
you got to know what it tastes
gross.
like, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw my first it was almost a COVID fight. So like there was a Spanish guy who looked very much in shape, and for some reason he pulled his mask down to sneeze, which I mean I don't want to sneeze inside my mask either, but he just happened to be in the middle of the store.
Oh, that's
he
not
didn't have a napkin. He did sneeze into his elbow. He tried his best and he got away from everybody, but he had to sneeze.
Okay.
And this black dude was like, "Man, put your mask on." And like he was kind of like, it was a weird situation because I didn't know I was like, I don't want to sneeze inside of my mask. And I mean, but I've had to like do the like hold it sneeze. Like that fucking hurts.
Yeah, that hurts.
And you only have a
Blow
split
your-
second to decide.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
Blow your eyeballs
this dude
and
did
your
his
eardrums
best.
out.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy
So-
got tough with the wrong dude, and it
That's
was
what I
two
do,
tough
though,
guys.
Is like I sneeze into my elbow or my shoulder.
I think that's what
Yeah.
you're supposed to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't
I sneeze like into my own
sneeze
shirt,
in the
like boom,
mask.
right here into my right into my shoulder into my own shirt. Nobody's getting that close to me.
I've had to do the hold it in thing. That one sucks,
Yeah, that
especially
sucks.
because
That's
I was at the
terrible.
airport not too long ago, and you don't want to be sneezing and coughing. You don't want any weird looks.
I know. Remember when saying you had a bomb was the worst thing you could do at the airport?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Right
now
now,
it's
I have
like
a coughing
coughing.
fit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the jinx.
choke on
You
your
only have
spit.
COVID. Don't
for
give it to
God's
me.
sakes. Yeah,
Keep it.
you. You'll learn that lesson. Yeah, so that's a weird one. Oh, speaking of COVID, there's a woman who is 102 and she lived through the 1918 flu, and now she's beat coronavirus twice.
How about you?
That is crazy
sorry,
as
that
hell.
sounded like
she
a-
must not have had
That
like.
is. She got coronavirus twice.
And she's 102.
How do you get it twice?
I know.
And you
no,
can
she
get
beat
it twice.
the Spanish flu. I thought he said.
No.
102 beat the Spanish flu. Corona 2. How about you?
The 1918 flu,
Oh, well, my bad. What?
and then
Is that
coronavirus
different?
twice, which is ridiculous. That doesn't even
Coronavirus
sound real.
Twice. Yeah, that doesn't sound real.
I feel like once you get it, I mean, I don't know how long of a period it's been since she got it the first time versus the second time, but I don't know how you get it twice in a short period of time.
Yeah, that's
wear that
weird.
mask.
She was at a 25-man orgy.
Oh
Yeah.
Could you
She
imagine?
sneezed into her mask. That's what happens. That's what
Sneezing
happens
into
when
your
you
mask
sneeze
at a 25-man orgy is a euphemism I don't want to explain on the show.
syphilis and COVID all in the same transaction.
Oh, yuck.
Ugh.
Oh, 102 antivirus boogaloo.
Yeah, I'm always like, see, I'm getting weirder now about everything with sanitizing and being like clean about shit and like handling cash and like weird stuff. Like I don't know, I think I'm getting crazier.
I'm gonna see what this 102-year-old lady looks like.
It's
She's
on
gotta be
the
strong
What's
as
the Fuss
fuck.
Facebook. That was from Wesh.com.
So it's a Orlando woman?
Let's see. I don't know. It's got Wesh and CNN written all over it.
Oh,
No, please
CNN.
don't. No.
Might be a share locally
Yeah, I
from
don't know.
some national store. Anywho.
Yeah, she said
That's a
in
crazy
April
headline.
she got it, and then I guess she got it again here. And she's also had like cancer and internal bleeding, and like, whoa, holy
Oh,
fuck.
she's a hottie.
Yeah?
She is bad.
Dude, for 102?
She fine.
She working it.
What are you guys talking
She is
about?
Work it, girl.
fine.
For 102?
Stop showing me that.
The fact that it's like it's what she's sexy. It's a
I
skeleton
don't
with hair.
believe you guys.
I would pipe that if she'd let me.
What is happening here?
I'd be honored. 102. The things that must have been up there.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Sharon hallways with so many.
Some of the greats have come through here.
If those walls could talk. Oh, they can? It's called the Vagina Monologues? My bad.
Could you imagine being a fly on that wall?
Oh my God.
There's dozens.
Ew.
No. I was going to say, like, imagine the story, like, the things she's seen. And then for some reason up there, I started.
I don't know how you're gonna backtrack out of that one. You just
Right.
talked about an old woman's pussy.
I started thinking about cavernous
She looks
cunts.
hotter in this photo.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. No.
Fuck yeah, she kind of looks like
She looks like the
Instagram.
crypt keeper.
breaking up some weed. I'm getting off that story. I didn't know you guys were going to take it there. That's bad.
getting off
You
on
guys
that
are going to
story.
heck in a
That's
handbasket.
I got interested because 102, and I mean she's like really really small.
Are
She's
you
a
one of
small
those
woman.
dudes?
I thought she was going to be like
No, she's
strong.
He's robbing the cradle.
102.
He's robbing the grave. Literally. He's like, well, maybe she's got good life insurance. We'll get in on that.
102.
I'm very curious to see what somebody looks like when they like.
His favorite part of the Titanic was the very end. He liked Rose at the end. He didn't like Hot Rose. He liked old Rose.
I would sit around and listen to
It's
that
been
lady tell
85
stories all day.
years.
5 years, the heart of the ocean.
Someone's found my clitoris.
I'm like, was it Rose? Just show me your titties.
Oh my god!
Come on.
Imagine she's got a dreadlock up front, like one of them old hippie dudes that has like one dreadlock in the back. She's got like a front.
It's like I don't want to
Front
hear about
lock.
your ex. All I hear is Jack, 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 Jack.
Well, if your ex was fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, that's probably weird to like
She just-
share an ex with like.
She felt bad for murdering him, not sharing that piece of wood. There's plenty of room up
What
there.
is going on with you guys? Do we have time for one more story? Or you guys want to
Yeah.
go to break and chug
No.
a beer?
We're no. Do one more.
One more.
One more.
Like Carol
10 minutes.
Baskin is in the
More.
fucking news again. How the hell is that going on? Somebody in a
planned.
very ironic twist of fate.
It's not ironic.
It's not ironic.
No, I don't know what it is, but I guarantee you it's a planned thing. Like she's
It was
like,
definitely in that song from Alanis Morissette.
okay.
Well,
She had 10,000 spoons when all she needed was a knife.
yeah. Why
I
don't you
knew
just
it.
fucking? I mean,
It's hard to
come
kill your
on,
husband
dude.
with only spoons.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I don't care. I thought that was hilarious.
No, it's cool.
well, so one of her people there, volunteers, nearly got her arm bit off by a fucking tiger. Which this obviously happened. You got your fucking hammer ready for some bad jokes. I already know.
No, I realized we missed a lot of them. So
Oh,
I was
he
like,
picked it
just
up.
making sure
Somebody
for later.
this woman, I guess, didn't follow protocol. She put her hand in there, and a tiger damn near ripped off her fucking arm. Like, same thing that happened to the Tiger King, Joe. Joe Exotic?
Joe Exotic's. What was the employee's name? I forget. We talked all about.
She was
the show,
awesome.
but yeah,
she was the coolest.
She was the coolest.
Said.
Seth.
Saf. Is
Saf.
it a
I don't know.
gentleman?
Staph infection.
I don't know.
Anywho,
Either way, that was.
So it was a volunteer.
Yes.
Anywho, they're now brothers in arms. Listeners,
Wow.
perhaps. I don't know.
That's why you get the bell ready.
Tiger people are so fucking weird, and it seems very, very hard to get your arm ripped off by a tiger, but it seems to be happening a lot with people that are around tigers. You would think that, like, one of the biggest things that ever happened in the United States, especially as soon as quarantine hit, Joe Exotic was the biggest thing in the world. We all saw it, and we know damn well that someone's arm got ripped off by a tiger.
Right.
You'd think that would never happen again.
Well, it's crazy, like how people like Mike Tyson can like own a tiger and play with it.
Yeah, that was
and
some crazy
for
shit.
years.
I wonder
Right.
if that thing was like
Still has all his limbs.
under like sedatives or whatever.
Oh, the tiger?
Oh,
yeah.
I hope not, but
like copious amounts of
I don't.
CBD.
I feel like Tyson loves animals. Like he raises all those pigeons and shit too. I feel like he's. Hopefully, he's not doing anything.
I
nefarious
love
there.
the idea of Mike Tyson being like a little cutie pie with a pigeon baby,
Yo, big pigeons.
feeding it like.
They make him
into
mad.
his
He's
mouth.
like, I'm gonna eat your children.
No, that's not nice.
pigeon.
This is my
That's not
pigeon.
how
I'm gonna
he
eat your
is.
children's. He said that in an interview.
I
will
don't think
eat your
so.
children.
He fought too. What the fuck was going on with that? They
yeah.
it made it a tie. Everybody got $100 million, and then they all went home. Oh,
Mike
we'll have to do
Tyson
another one for $1
won
million
that fight
dollars.
so easy.
Tyson got paid on that. Actually, Tyson made $10 million to.
I think the
Roy
other dude
Jones
made $3?
Junior's 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tyson was a producer. I realized, so of course he made that extra money.
Well,
And- well,
I
he-
thought it was
and he-
very convenient that they came to a fucking draw.
The fact that he was 3 years older and looked so much better
Tyson
than Roy
is 3
Jones.
years older.
Tyson's
yeah.
no
Yeah.
fucking joke, man. That dude,
He's
he goes
crazy.
down in history as one of like pop culture's like ultimate. Like everybody in every country knows that dude.
Right,
you know?
they know Punch Out if nothing else, right?
Oh, man.
Punch Out was worldwide.
Well, he's had TV shows. He's been in movies. He's one of the biggest. You know, he's still doing movies. Fuck, he was in like every Hangover or at least one.
Oh yeah, I
One
still
or
think
two of
about that part with the Phil Collins song, the Air of the Night or whatever. Like
And the guy can sing like an angel.
And then Mike Tyson swings on the last beat.
Yeah, that's right.
Could you imagine? And then fucking Steve-O wanted to get hit by him at that roast, but instead they, I believe they negotiated, and he ran face first into Mike Tyson's fist.
That's what happened. Yeah, it was really.
He was like, "I want you to punch me on stage," and Mike Tyson was like, "I'm gonna knock the fucking, I'm gonna crack your skull, bro." So they didn't do that. Probably good for Steve-O.
Crack your skull.
When Butterbean did that to Johnny Knoxville, and
Dude,
Butterbean's
he
like 400
fucking
pounds.
read him the riot act
Yeah, he
I don't even
fucking
remember that.
in
He
a
laid
in
him
a
out.
department store.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
they were
dude.
they were doing like boxing on the spot, right?
Yeah,
and
For-
he
for
like
Jackass?
he hit like Knoxville on the side of the head or something.
no, he
I think
fucking
Knoxville
knocked him
legit-
into
A rack of clothes or something.
well, where you would look at jewelry.
Oh, a jewelry case.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he knocked him straight into the shit. It was so bad. Yeah. Anyways, I like the one where they poop each other. Let's go to break. And what you'll see instead of music, because I'm sick of playing music that we get like hit with the rights for, even though we asked. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
I know. I'm so sick of that.
You're going to watch us do silly shit from now on, and we'll do some silly shit. Yeah.
Sunny day.
We can't see shit. We're blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche. Chugs.
Bright and sunny.
What is happening there?
I chugged it. It's all gone.
Talk about Stone Cold 316, John 316. I got nothing.
All right, we're back, and John is soaking wet.
Yeah,
That was a weird break.
I'm drenched. It was a
Yes.
short one.
Yes,
but
you are. Well, that was fun. We did a chug video. You guys saw it.
We drank our beers really fast.
Yes, John, faster than some of us.
I
John's
killed it.
slower than some of us.
Oh, well.
Geysered it.
I thought I did a great job.
John the
I
Human
thought you did
Geyser,
too.
ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's a great chug.
Check
counts,
out the
right?
video. Yeah.
Yeah,
Counts.
and I'll drink to that.
You don't need to have it like in you for it to count.
Moment of silence for
That sounds
for
like
that
some sexual
geyser's
shit.
butthole.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even...
The shirt was definitely very damp, but it's the price you
Yeah, you
pay.
got your Christian Slater look now with your slick back hair.
That'll happen. Yeah, you look handsome. You got handsomer. handsomer.
I need to bring it back. Only when it's wet can I like.
The shit's so long. I just realized with it slick back.
That shit doesn't bug the fuck out of you, man. After a while, my hair gets long. I can't do it.
Right? Tell me.
Can't
about
do it. No, well, fuck.
It's like that for facial hair for me. If my facial hair gets too long, I hate it.
No idea what that feels like. Couldn't grow a beard if you paid me. It's the weirdest thing, man. I'm a big man baby. It sucks. Whenever we go to bars, like I'll get carded, and my girlfriend's 14-year-old won't.
Right.
They'll like ask her what she wants to drink.
Her beard is sweet.
Sweet ass beard. All right, so
beard, don't get you carded.
I know you guys kind of talked about this on Funny to Informing, but I just thought it was absolutely crazy. These giant monoliths that have been showing up everywhere.
Let's keep talking.
We're on the third one now.
Another one happened.
Yeah.
We said on our show, and I was going to tell John this off mic, but you brought it up. So we said on our show we were going to update if any more happen, like half jokingly. John was like totally being facetious. If any more happen,
because
we'll
why
be sure
would
to tell
there
you
be
guys.
more?
And now it's like, fuck, we got to talk about this on our next show because it happened again.
Yeah.
Where's this most recent one?
This is on a California mountain now.
Okay.
A lot of people are thinking that maybe this is a prank now and people are just doing it. I don't know, but it showed up. Nonetheless, this is the third one, and it's gigantic and it's spiking out of the ground.
Here's my thing: if it's a prank, are they similar, or is it the same fucking thing, the same dimensions?
Hold on. You can see this one in California here, and if you go on the the What's the Fuss Facebook, you can see what the exact article that I'm looking at.
That one's big.
So the other ones, it's very big, but the other ones almost look like the ground was disturbed. This one doesn't look like they even swept up after. This one looks like it's just been buried in the earth and there's no rubble around it or anything. It's crazy.
Right, like it's smooth the way they put it in there, right?
Yeah.
Like it looks like the Washington Monument almost.
So do you guys remember that's kind of what happened there, in Space Odyssey? Didn't they put some monoliths in either here or Mars or something?
You mentioned that recently and I was like, I don't know. I've never
saw
seen
the
Space
movie.
Odyssey.
And maybe that's like a way of hinting that there's a remake coming. Because when it,
Oh
you think
my
this is a
God.
big?
If that was a huge marketing campaign,
dude,
Oh, man.
because
that would be
nobody
awesome.
knew that like the movie It was getting remade. But people
Oh,
were
they
like
were doing the
reporting
red
about
balloons.
these clowns are all over the place, and there's these.
Is that? Hold on.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me?
Okay, no.
Is that really what
was that
happened?
ever proven? Because that was a theory. Because when the Rise of the Clowns shit happened, it was also when
Did
kind of it
anybody
came
admit to
back and
that?
they were doing more clown scared.
And it was like
things.
nationwide, like it was across the country.
It was like
Bro,
an
that shit's
epidemic
scary
of
as
clown.
fuck.
It was like
Clown in the
COVID.
woods,
it was
man.
Like clown COVID.
Yeah.
Like stay in your house or the clowns will get you.
Dude,
but supposedly it was people excited about the movie.
Was that what it was?
Being released?
Well, I know they also did a viral marketing campaign of their own where they would like put red balloons hanging out of sewers just to fucking fuck with people, which is
Clown
genius.
in the
I
woods,
love that
bro.
type
That's
of shit.
how. I know you've seen those pranks that go too far and then they end up
That's how
getting their
people
fucking
get
ass
shot.
beat. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Dude, could you imagine some redneck in Texas walking through with a shotgun? He sees a clown. They're making a YouTube video. He's going to ass fuck you. He's going to
Squeak
hold
like a pig,
you
boy.
down.
Well, it wasn't Texas, but
Yeah.
it's close enough.
That's what's going to happen.
So these monoliths. My theory is Tom DeLonge. Fucking,
You think
I
so?
agree. Aliens, bro.
Dude,
I'm a Tom
it
DeLonge
wouldn't
theorist
put
on
it.
this.
I wouldn't put it past him.
If the movie Space Odyssey is remade within the next year, I'm gonna.
Then John's gonna chalk it up to this. So yeah, that's
big
fine.
I told you so.
That's fine. Yeah, put it on here now. That's fine. If
That's
John
mine.
wins, then John wins the year for predictions.
Well, 2020 is getting crazier and crazier. So at the same time that I'm pretty sure what happened in Space Odyssey was they put these monoliths on the Earth, and then the monkeys became crazy, and then they started like attacking each other and other people, and I don't know. They started fucking being assholes.
they started fucking.
Yeah,
in
this
the
just
assholes?
in.
As monkeys will do.
Scientists
25 monkey orgy.
Scientists splice human genes into monkey brains and
Drop your
make them
bananas
bigger
in the
and
bowl.
smarter.
Sorry.
Your bananas in the bowl.
Oh,
That's
bananas
fine.
in a bowl is a euphemism for a monkey orgy I don't want to get into on this show.
Look that up.
Yeah. So, well, like I said, kind of related. Scientists splice human genes into monkey brains, and they make them bigger and smarter, and that's fucking scary.
That's actually. I think that's cool.
Well, this
That's pretty
also
sick.
is the same exact thing that happened with the monoliths. The monkeys got mad and smarter and weirder and started beating everybody to death, and it was not good.
So the monoliths is what
I
I'm
didn't see
hearing
the movie.
is 5G, and that's going to get into the
Do you
monkey
think that's
brains.
what's happening?
Yeah, it's going to fuck
This
with the
is how
monkey
they
brains.
spread coronavirus.
An animal attack is going to happen, and it will be monkeys versus humans.
I'm just saying.
Fuck a race war.
It's-
It's a species war.
Is it or is it not?
Don't be a
odd
speciesist.
timing.
Don't be a speciesist.
It's odd timing that
It
the
is odd
monkeys
timing.
are getting smarter, just like in the monolith thing in the movie. Again, I didn't see it, but I heard That's what I heard.
I said animals attack, and we got Leela all keyed up down here.
Yeah.
She's ready to go. She's ready to
Don't
attack.
kill somebody.
Yeah.
I love that fucking
When
thing.
we were talking too much shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't
well,
like that.
anyways, I thought it was crazy. You guys don't seem to think it's that insane. I don't know. I thought the monkeys getting smarter and bigger
the
is
timing.
the exact same
I'm
thing.
confusing it with Planet of the Apes now. When you say monkeys, I'm just all I see is Planet of the Apes, and like that's the only
I
monkeys
didn't see
can,
that either.
I can picture in a movie.
Well,
I don't know. As
I
far
don't
as
know.
humanoid apes,
See, it kind of sucks because I haven't seen Space Odyssey. So
Neither have
that's-
me neither.
Yeah,
So
I
that.
tried
we're all
to
on the
read
same
some
kid.
of it, but I guess it was like a book too. I don't know.
But the timing is a little bit weird. But I think it's
monolith-
cool that they're doing that with
Crazy.
monkeys.
I don't know what's going on with the monoliths, though. I really want to know. I don't know. It's like the new metal Stonehenge.
Well, something else appeared randomly. Up on the moon, China becomes the second nation to plant a flag on the moon. This comes from BBC News.
Took them long enough.
You're giving China shit now? Dude,
Yep, all of them.
Dude,
you come
don't-
on this show, I'm giving you shit.
that's the new leadership,
they
man.
gave
Be
us
cool.
Corona. I'm giving them shit.
That's considered poor taste.
It was a joke. It was
I'm
a total
joking.
joke.
I'm
dude, obviously,
fucking
but Borat gave us Corona. We all know.
Chinese
We saw it.
Wait, how did he did it? Is that in the movie? I didn't
Yeah,
see the movie.
yeah.
Again,
Spoiler
another
alert.
movie I didn't see.
Spoiler alert! My favorite subplot to the movie was at the very end.
He eats a
it turns
bat?
out no, he had been to the Wuhan market in China, and they made him take a boat over, and the boat literally went from like Kazakhstan to China to Australia. He shook Tom Hanks's hand, like Tom Hanks was in the movie. You would have loved that part. And then he just stopped along all along the world on his way to America and finally made it to America.
That's hilarious.
And then at the end, it reveals that it does a whole. Have you seen The Usual Suspects?
Negative.
Oh my God! Have you seen The Usual Suspects?
Yeah.
Okay, it does a whole Kaiser Soze ending. You've seen Borat too. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the part where he drops the coffee mug, I was like, I love it. It tied it all together. It was a beautiful ending. Spoiler alert! Watch the movie.
No, that movie's super funny. Yeah.
Didn't see it, don't know, but I am very worried.
It's one of the good things in 2020.
Well, this is kind of what we needed that Space Force for, right? We go fight China and we should do all
Fight 'em
war
in- fight 'em in-
outer space.
Yeah, you're right. You know, like you
Why
want to
not?
take this to the space. Like
Yeah.
it's like meet me at the.
It's kind of like
playground
taking
after
your shirt
school.
off.
Meet me at the moon. After your fucking genocide.
If you destroy
China.
that, that's not that big of a deal.
In
So go up there and mess shit up.
Meet me at
Renaissance
the moon
festival,
after your communist party.
and any Renaissance festival, or like what's it called when you're about to see a soccer game and they're all tailgating, and any of that stuff, the guy that you know damn well wants to fight always takes his shirt off. I feel like going up into space and waiting like on the moon or something, like I don't know, I don't think you can wait on Mars.
Meet me at the moon at midnight.
But
That's
you
also
go up there
the
and you fucking handle it, and you go
Newfound
up there and you
Glory's
fight like
newest thing.
the outsiders.
Sorry, damn it.
You go to the dark side.
Yeah, I like where you're taking that too.
Well,
The outsiders.
shouldn't we stop
Space
war on
Pony
Earth?
Boy, Space Soda Pop. Sorry,
I don't know. I think this would work. Or taking war off Earth. But yeah,
I
China,
like it. I like it.
Do you think?
Do we really need a moon? Blow that shit up.
I mean, do you?
We should
can
go
you
up
put
there
a
and
plan?
just-
Can you put a flag where there's already a flag?
We should pull China's
Well-
flag off,
Oh,
rip it off, and then throw it into the space.
That's
Good
how you
old
get
fashioned.
beat up.
Throw it into the space.
That's how you get beat up
That's
by
how
China,
you start a space war. That's
Yeah,
why we have a
exactly.
space force. We're the first ones with it. We win.
dude. That was like one of the
Kick
cool
moon rocks, bitch.
That was one of the few things that when Trump said, I was like, well, obviously it's not going to happen. But like,
I didn't
that would
believe
be
it
sweet.
either, and then it happened.
Yeah, well,
And
they're
then
up there, right?
It sounds ridiculous, but like it's also kind of cool. Like it's kind of cool. That's one of the kind of cool things he did. But
If
it's also
you-
it's crazy to
if
think
you woke-
about.
if someone
but I
was
guess
in a-
that's the future.
If someone was in a coma in 1999 and then they woke up like a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
and you were like, Trump's president, he's got a space force and hookers is all anyone can talk about. They'd be like, dude, that's fucking rad.
No, they'd be like, okay, Y2K really did shut down the world, and
Oh,
you guys
man.
started over.
Yeah, that was a
First
big
of
deal.
all, how did you get through that Y2K stuff?
Did you guys have to do anything for like? I remember during that time we had to like go into the hallways and like duck down, like someone was gonna like hurt us.
Y2K time?
I swear.
Because you thought because your teachers thought the
I
computers
didn't.
were gonna fucking
How old
not
was
roll
I?
over?
I was in middle school.
Okay,
I was in middle school.
I was an adult, but
Well, fuck you. Yeah,
a
I
young
was like in
adult at
7th
that.
grade.
I was almost
dude.
20. Yeah,
I was in 7th grade. A lot of shit was happening. And then the next year, when I was in 8th grade, basically the towers came down, and I was like, they were right. Holy fuck.
Y2K was late.
Yeah, it was weird. And then Tony Hawk did the 900. I was very excited about that. And then they're like, Pluto's not a planet because it goes in a different thing.
And then
they're
it
like,
is
Pluto
again,
Marie,
and
you
it's
get
not.
back here.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say, because did they make it a planet after they said it wasn't?
Yeah, but then I
again?
think they've taken it away
You
again.
don't
Again?
even
Yep.
know. Who's they?
Coming
the
next.
suits in Washington.
Uranus.
Uranus. That's immature, Chris.
That's what I'm here for.
Well,
okay. This was something I wanted to bring
yeah,
up.
well, John
please.
alluded to something.
I wanted, this something
Pay it
like.
off.
All right, last night we
Uh-oh.
we have our neighbors and they're like outside people and they all kind of, some of them talk to each other. Me and Sam usually keep to ourselves, so we don't really know everybody in our area. But me and Sam wanted to go out and have a few drinks, so we go outside and they're all outside talking to each other.
you're outside your house.
A few of our neighbors. Yeah, we're walking to the car
Oh,
to
okay.
go
Okay.
out.
I thought he meant when we were going to go out and have a few drinks. We were going to stand in the yard and
No.
drink some drinks.
Well, you
No.
can
King of the Hill
You know,
style.
you can go outside.
Yeah, you can.
So
You're allowed.
on our way to like the car to go to the restaurant, like they kind of rope us into a conversation, which is, sometimes is usually just like hi and bye, real brief, whatever. And maybe after like 2 minutes of talking to them, there's one guy, and I can tell they're drunk at the, like, definitely for sure. And this one guy wants to come with us. And for whatever reason, I just kind of wanted alone time with my girlfriend. So he ends up, like, we're being polite. He ends up coming with us. He's our neighbor.
Oh.
So that's like, I'm trying to be
That's
cordial.
weird.
it's
You're
your
already
neighbor
being
that you
you're already
know?
being nicer than I would be.
It's the one that you know.
No, it's another one I've never
Really?
really.
You've never hung out, and he was just like, I'm riding with.
Well, yeah, and I'm like,
Weird.
okay, so maybe he's a nice person.
No.
That's weird.
Whatever, yeah.
To start,
Fucking
that's
weird.
fucking weird.
And because he's our neighbor, we have the same landlord, and we do stuff as tenants that isn't great that he knows about. So maybe that's half the reason why I reacted this way, because I
Meth
fucking
lab.
started shaking mad. But he started hitting. He tried to drink at my shot. I had my shot sitting down in front of me, and then he tried to grab it, and I'm pretty quick with my hands, so I quickly grabbed the shot from him before he got it, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, well, "You can order a shot if you want to, whatever. Like, I don't care, like how fucked up you are. Like, get one if you want one, whatever. Don't take my shot. Like, this is COVID."
Did he try
Yeah,
to
right
play
now.
it off as like, oh, ha, 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 like I was joking, or, oh, I didn't know, I thought it was mine?
He was weirdly like giggly, like everything
no.
was just like funny or like, haha.
He's wasted.
Yeah, wasted. And he's sitting there telling like my girlfriend, "Oh, you have such nice teeth, and you're so pretty, and this and that."
That's a
and then I
weird
told
line,
Sam, I told
anyway.
Sam straight up, I was like, "I'm shaking mad right now." And I was like, only because we have the same fucking landlord, and he's our neighbor from right next door. Oh my god, I was so pissed off, but I didn't do anything. I think I killed it by not reacting. I think I did an amazing.
This was last night.
I was patting myself on the back, yeah. And then we took his ass home, and we left him with his girlfriend or whoever he lives with. He has a girlfriend already, and I feel
was
bad
gonna say he
for
has his own girlfriend
I feel
with not
bad.
good teeth.
Yeah, their relationship is trash. I feel horrible for her
Yikes.
or whatever for
So
both of them.
he was already hammered to start. When
Yeah.
you guys left the house, he was already like, I'm coming with you guys.
Yeah.
Like
And there
that's
was, like,
what emboldened him enough to
there
do
was like
that.
7 neighbors outside, and he was
And-
the only one that was. And
none of them were like, no, come on, Joe, or what?
No, they
like,
did,
don't
they
be
did.
an idiot.
They did
They're
that.
going to their own thing. Leave them alone.
they did that.
and
then
he wouldn't take no for an answer.
he wouldn't. He was,
was
like,
he
no,
just
go, let's
doling
go."
out compliments, or was he actually hitting on her?
No, he was hitting on her,
Dude, okay,
Yeah.
so he would have never. All right, you asked like what are things? I'm going to shut it down. He would have never fucking made it to anywhere with me.
You would, yeah.
I would
it
have
would've
never
stopped
taken
right
him.
there.
Yeah, I would have been like, I'm not. No, and if he wouldn't have listened to me, I would have told my girl like, no, fucking tell this motherfucker no.
Yeah.
We're going out. We're not taking weird Joe that we don't fucking know. We're not taking him with us.
Yeah.
No.
Well, because that was the reason why.
Hopefully, whoever my girl was would have been on the same page. You know what I mean? I'm sure Sam was probably awkward.
There's
as fuck
only
the
so
whole
much
time,
you
too.
can't
Yeah, but
do,
she didn't want to
saying
say no
is a
either.
big
Exactly.
thing.
She was like,
Exactly.
he's our neighbor.
Right.
Maybe it's fun.
She
I'll
felt
say
awkward.
fucking no.
Yeah, I just would have like once it was there, it would have been a weirder thing for me to handle as to wanting to punch him and not punching
We
him and all
almost
that.
when he went to the bathroom, me and my girl were like, should we leave?
God, oh
Should
my
we
God.
leave right now?
I mean, the motherfucker can
I
Uber
would've-
like the rest of the world.
I
or
almost
call a
fucking left
fucking
his
cab.
ass.
Call an old school
Yeah.
cab.
Dude.
And that dude better not fucking talk to me ever again.
Dude,
I swear to God.
I've dealt with it with my chick. It was a little bit different. We were at it was last year when we were on Thanksgiving vacation. We went to the beach, and there was a woman there who was, I mean, she was just drunk, which is fine, but she was like hitting on my chick, which at first we're like, oh man, okay, well, she's being annoying. She's right up in her. She smoked 100 cigarettes that day, and like she's all in your face, and it's just awkward and weird and just so fucking.
And when your
I don't know.
girlfriend's pretty, like
Yeah.
you know. So people tell me all the time, Sam is so gorgeous.
Well,
and I'm like,
we're trying to be
I know.
cool. We have a few days that we're trying to hang out there. We don't want to like start any shit with the locals or anything. But this woman is being awkward. And finally, I had to tell. Like, she asked me a question, and I was halfway through answering it, and I was like, finally, like, I don't know, lady. Piss off. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, get the fuck away from this, from us. It's getting weird. You're interrupting, and now we're about to eat, and you're like, you're all in our shit. This is pre-COVID, right? Just before COVID. But like, she was in our business. It was so awkward. We hated it. And finally, I just had to tell her to piss off. And that worked.
See, sometimes you gotta go there.
But I'm happy
make
to do
things
that
happen,
shit.
right.
I love me a confrontation.
I just thought of something else that happened right at the end of the night. Sam, our Sam's brother, my girlfriend's brother, lives with us.
Yes.
And he was sitting outside hanging out with the neighbors, and he's sitting there, and this drunk motherfucker, when we come back, some of them are still outside.
So he's more drunk now because he's been to the bar.
he's been-
with
yeah,
us
been
having
drinking.
drinks.
Yeah, and so there's some of them outside already kind of like, oh, like what happened? Like that was so awkward. Like we're sorry he went with you, whatever. And so when we got back,
That's fine.
he has like lemons because they were shucking oysters or some shit. So he puts the lemons on Sam's brother's lap, my girlfriend's brother's lap, and says, "Can I put these here or whatever?" And he says like, like what do you mean? Like no, like like put them anywhere else. Yeah, like and he said he was like kind of like touching them, and then he's like, oh well, he's like, it wasn't a question, I wasn't asking, and then
That's what the asshole said?
and my girlfriend's brother said, man, fuck your lemons, and threw them across the yard. He launched them bitches. He
What kind of shit is
and then
that?
he
Why
like,
wasn't
and then he
asking?
and then he like took this like the table and kind of like threw the table, and then this motherfucker like drunkenly is trying to break down this table to walk off with it, and he's so drunk the table's almost putting him into the ground, like it's weighing him down.
Oh,
Dude.
man.
Oh, my God.
Next time, get video.
Could
I
you
just thought of
imagine
that.
being
I
this
just thought of
guy?
that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being this guy and waking up and thinking like, man, those guys were real assholes last night?
Yeah, right?
Oh
I-
man.
Yeah, they threw
part
my
of me-
table. They threw my table. What
Part
an
of me
asshole.
thought it was like a dream, because you know how like dreams are realistic, but there's those slight things that happen that are
Yeah.
like so crazy. You're like, oh yeah, I was definitely dreaming.
Right.
I thought I woke up and I was like, did I dream that shit? Like,
Right,
were we?
'cause it was so crazy.
Did he chuck lemons? And did this guy get taken down by his table? And did he come with
and
us?
it all happened. Yep.
It all happened.
I think we've talked about this on the show a few times. Like some weird shit over the years has happened with me, and just in public or whatever. People think that maybe it's the alcohol, maybe they're just weird in general. I have no idea, but people have gone too far with me, and I absolutely love it because I've done it before when I was a young man. Obviously, this happened to me all the time, as you can probably imagine. I was a asshole, and people put me in my place in some really funny ways, and I thought it was fucking hilarious, dude.
well, you're a character, so when you come across other characters in this, Orlando, like Florida, especially
it's a
Central
weird
Florida,
place.
it is wild.
He's a Florida man among Florida men.
Yeah, so when you're a wild man among wild men,
Yep.
it doesn't
wild
make
men
it
among
better.
wild men.
Oh,
Among
that
men.
actually brought up a question. Honestly, dude. Well, here let's finish that. I have no fucking idea what I would have realistically done in that situation.
You would have, depending on how long it went on, it sounds like, I mean, the guy, it's not like, I feel like Rocky would have tolerated it for a small amount of time, but with the whole him being stuck there with you and all that shit, you would have, I feel like Rocky would have
Yeah,
grown
when he-
short with that and shut that shit down.
When
eventually.
he came with us, we grabbed a beer, we had a shot, and we wanted to just go back home.
Okay, so it was a short interaction, but
yeah.
okay, yeah. So maybe
Fucking
Rocky could have
annoying,
tolerated it for that.
Well, for me, it's easier with dudes because I can go, "Hey, I'm not the motherfucker, and that shit ain't happening today, and I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to quit right now because you're really,
Now, if
you're
you
walking
get-
a tightrope
If
here."
you
and
get handsy,
well,
you're out. You're
touching
done.
people
You're
is
done.
totally
I haven't-
different, but
I also haven't had to do that in years.
and it's also hard finding that line because, like, your girl's probably going to get hit on if you're with a pretty girl. I've been fortunate enough to be with some pretty hot women, Rocky as well. John, I know John's girl's hot.
Yeah.
So your girl's gonna
and
get hit on. In public,
you gotta
sometimes in front of you, and there's a level of it that you have to deal with. You can't just walk around on edge all day ready to punch somebody because they said your girl's
Exactly.
hot.
It's not-
You
we're
gotta
not
take
kids.
it as a compliment to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But at a certain level, it's like, okay, man, we all get it, dude. Like, you complimented her enough.
yeah,
Like,
because there's times where
I'm right
sitting there
fucking here.
That's why I
watching her
asked.
shut them down.
Yeah.
and
Right.
like it's fun for me. You know,
Right.
it's like it's a fun story.
That's why I
that we
asked
have.
if he was really hitting or if he was
Right.
just being a little too nice for the situation. Well, here's another little kind of swing on that. We can stay within the lines. We can blur this. So a lot of times when this happens to me, it's with and it was
Dudes at a
happening for
25 monkey orgy.
it was happening for a while. It was happening with a lot of my girlfriend's friends talking horribly. They were a lot of lesbians and transgendered and all this, and which are the fucking coolest to party with. We had a great time, but they would use horrible language in front of the 13-year-old at the time, 12, 13 years old. We're talking, and they're saying some just really fucked up shit, funny jokes that I would laugh at any time.
Right.
And we had to come to an agreement here where is this cool? Where is this not cool? And basically, what we came to is if anybody is not cool, and that includes the kid, then it's not cool. If
Okay.
my
So
girlfriend
you want
thinks
to treat
this,
the kid like an adult, then treat the kid like an adult and give her the equal say to everyone else, right?
I gotta give my friends all the credit in the world. My girlfriend has never felt weird. It was one time one dude made her very, very uncomfortable, and that was addressed, and it was fucking hilarious. I love doing it.
I'm sorry.
I love the confrontation. But most of my friends are cool as shit.
It's like, man, you can't say that joke about the Jew with the Kegel that walked into the bar.
We all know where the lines are, and when you start
Right.
getting into certain territories.
It's
but
the
either
word
way,
cunt.
all my friends, all my friends are
kind of
super
moist.
cool. You guys have been awesome. Nobody's had a problem with the kid. It's been a thing, and then there's been other times where this has come up, and basically the line is if you've made someone uncomfortable, you've crossed the line.
Yeah, but
we're
it's
all
also
together, right?
hard-
We're all a family.
Right. Well, yeah, in that context for sure. But it's also hard to please everybody all the
Yeah,
time.
for sure. Well,
Some say you can't.
There has to be a line drawn somewhere, because otherwise, like, just what I can just speak for myself is in a whole nother context. I was trying to be cool with someone, and I was being cool until finally I was like, this person sucks. This person takes too much from people, abuses. I'm fine.
You hit a breaking point.
Yeah, and so I was like not gonna kind of take it anymore. So I wasn't gonna be mean, and I wasn't gonna be nasty, because I knew the how important the situation was. Let's just say. So there was only so much I could do, and standing up for myself in certain ways. Like, listen, I'm sorry if you felt that way. Like, basically, this person was not used to being corrected, and I had to, or this was going to keep happening, and that could not go on. I was being rolled over. I don't like that feeling. It doesn't
that's
work
not
in our
good.
family. We're not like that, especially when someone else is in the wrong, and we're just trying to please them to make them shut up. We can't do that.
Like that's what I feel like last night I allowed myself to get rolled over, but I like still give myself a lot of
did
credit.
a great job,
But
and
it's
I
a
think I
pick
give
your-
myself a lot of
It's
credit.
It's a pick your battle scenario. You sometimes you gotta let yourself feel rolled over, but it's like which times can you and which times can't you?
Yeah,
You
That's-
did a
like,
great job at not.
I would have
getting a fight
I would
to
have
happen.
came out a hero, but I could have went to jail last night.
exactly.
You know,
and it's like, was it
heroically.
worth that?
Yeah.
Was it worth
No,
that at the end
hell
of the day?
no.
Right.
I got shit to do.
I think that shit all the time. I got a job, right? Yeah, I got to I got to pay bills and shit. I can't go to jail.
Nah,
So-
and he's a waste of time.
What is going to be weird is the next time you see this dude.
I know. He better not fucking talk to me. I swear
He
to
probably
God.
forgot everything. Like
He
Rocky
better
said, he
not-
probably was like, "Man, John was cool because he took me to the bar, but then, and let me look at his girl, but then, dude was a dick and threw my lemons.
He threw my lemons.
Threw my lemons. I don't like him.
Fucking toss your ass.
Fuck your lemons.
Fucking lemons.
And then he launched them. Give a boom.
Fuck your lemons, dude. That's so funny, man.
Once he said I wasn't asking, and then that really wasn't a question.
Yeah, that's a dick move right there. What the fuck is
Dude,
that?
I've
That's-
seen people hit that point of no return. Hell, I've done it myself. But one of the funniest times ever was I was at a break edge party. That's where, so I'd been drinking and smoking and whatever all through high school. I was not there to break edge. I was not straight edge. But we were with a bunch of people that were going to break straight edge. John, if you don't know what that means,
I don't know what that means.
The straight edge is like
punk rock sect of
super
society.
sober people.
They don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't have sex.
So they're
going to
turn on that.
Yeah. So
that sounds like
tonight
a
they're going to
party.
smoke weed. They're going to do some blow. They're going to drink, and they're there to do it. So
That's
this
the
one.
beginnings of a 25-person orgy. Just
Well,
saying.
it was at this place called the House on Rouse, and we all went there
Okay.
to party all the time, and these guys were there. They'd never drank before or anything like that. They get fucked up in 5 minutes. They can't control their liquor,
is
and
blinding me,
they're
sorry.
talking shit. And this dude tells me he's just going to completely fucking ruin my day, and he immediately falls asleep on the couch and throws up all over himself. And it was the best form of karma. I didn't have to
instant
hit him.
karma, too,
I didn't
yeah.
have to do anything. I didn't have to.
That's gross.
I did steal his shoes though. He had some Eric Ellingtons, and I did take his shoes.
Well, that's fucked up.
Fuck him. I also
Very
saw
Michael
him at
Scott
the
of
mall,
you.
and
I
he
like
asked
that.
me for his shoes back, and I told him no because I was like, you can come fight me for him, and he didn't want to do that.
I can just
Yeah.
picture that guy riding home in the next day in the back of his mom's car as if she were Pam. And he was Michael Scott, and he was like, "These are my shoes."
What are you gonna do? His other option was to get beat up by me, someone that was fucked up and used to being that way. Do you guys have anything to pimp or put out there? I know we're about to leave in just a minute.
Order your fam some merch. Funny to Infirming merch. Infirming merch
merch.
over at 22infirmingmerch.com.
22
No, it's actually
Infirming.
thedecaljunkie.com.
Yeah, thedecaljunkie.com. That's
Get your folks some shit for Christmas.
Yeah, our logo's right there, and once you click on our logo, it gives you a bunch of shit that you can choose from: socks, beanies,
Phone
hats,
cases.
shirts, phone cases.
I need a new one. Don't get me
Plenty
one,
of
though.
stuff.
I don't want to rock my shit. anymore.
And we do we don't want to say in particular who we're having, but we do plan on having a few different guests on the next few
Yep.
shows.
But we'll see what happens.
Right?
No promises.
Right?
No promises.
Who knows? Oh, I
You
don't
guys
know.
done?
Yep, that's it.
We love you. We'll be back. I'm asking.
You guys done?
Are you
No,
done?
not like
Mike?
that.
Jesus, are you
No.
done, bro?
Fuck you. Are you
Go
done?
get a beanie.
Don't make me take
I like
off
the beanie.
2 sets of glasses.
I like the beanie. Don't take off your other set of glasses.
Okay. Why,
You'll
you
never
don't wanna see
find
my
me.
bing, bing?
No,
I know. I'm
your eyes
literally
will turn into
blinded
just
so much right
dots,
now.
like they're like a illustrated cartoon, like there's any other kind. All right, I love you guys. We're out of here. 2:39. We out this month.